Howdy, folks. Alright, tonight's draw is on Curly Bill. I don't know if y'all can see him through the pack or not. Curly Bill, yeah, you can right there. Curly Bill is the Tennessee shad. It's the baby bass green back, okay? And it's a sliced orange belly. Works great. I've caught a bunch of fish on it. Some of y'all are buying them and commenting back how well you're doing with them. Appreciate that. Okay? So, and today's video was on the fathead. Did y'all catch it? This is the, yeah, you see the gold in that? That's the gold one. It's got a gold back and it's got the blue belly that changes colors. Okay? Changes a little bit. I use those reflecting or highlight colors a lot. I think they look natural in the water because as they move through the water, they change color as the light hits and reflects it. Kind of looks realistic. This is a natural looking color. Okay, this is a Bronco. Yeah, it looks like a real minnow. Yeah, so if you're fishing clear water, that Bronco is what you want. This is the slice color. Okay? The slice color, guys, is hot. I just got a few of them. Pull those up. I think I did fish with the gold one in this video, didn't I? So, guys, I edit so many videos. When I make them, it's hard for me to keep up with them. I sit down sometimes, I edit 2 or 3 at a time, and I'll get done. They all just jumble in my mind. All right. So, y'all check them out. The fatheads are selling good. I've sold quite a few of them. And that's what I haven't fished with that for a while. I sit around trying to think, what have I not fished with for a while? All right. And that's what I try to think of sometimes, guys, because if I don't watch, I've got 20 bait shapes and a lot of colors that I skip them. All right, one other thing I'm going to cover, we're going to take off. If y'all order from the site and you have a problem, please email me, let me know. I'm getting this email off the site and it's saying that the shipping plug is not working right. My son and I have been looking at it. I don't see anything wrong. He has too. I'm not good with the computers, but he has spent some time with it. We talked the other night, and he spent some time that called me and said, Dad, I can't find anything wrong with it. And here's what we think. We think that this site was not made just to sell individual baits. I bought space, and the WooCommerce site bought their software. I'm paying yearly for it to use that software. It's kind of like Shopify. Now, a lot of y'all notice that people use Shopify. I know some of the bait guys, YouTubers that are making baits, they'll say, hey, my bait's on Shopify. Reason I don't use Shopify sells one item at a time. If you notice, they'll have packs of bags, and you might not, when you buy it, it's just one pack. That's why I wanted to site, because some of y'all guys buy, I have quite a few guys. Well, the other day, one guy ordered 14 packs of the same thing. And I have people order a lot. They'll order 15 packs, and we'll be with 3 different colors. They'll order 5 packs of each color, all right? So, that's why I had to set mine up different. But there's over 400 items on my site, and I need to get rid of some of them. So I'm going to get rid of some colors, all right? Some of the things I'm getting rid of, I've said this many a times, is the Stinger Juniors and the Stingers. I'm down to like 6 colors of them. So the colors that I'm sold out on, I've got to go in and delete those. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. That's something I've never done before on the site. I add the numbers and that stuff like that as I make baits. I go in and add and keep the stock. I change the stock and things like that. So I don't know how to add a bait. My son does that, or take one off. So we're going to have that discussion. He calls me on Thursdays nights. We're going to have that discussion tomorrow night. That's on my list for him to explain to me how to do that. So I'm going to get rid of some of those, and that might help it some. We'll go from there. So but I just want you to know, if you go on and order something, go like, it won't let me order, it won't let me close out, please holler at me. Because we want to fix it if that's the problem. But I'm getting orders this week. I had orders, two go out today. So the orders are coming in and they're working. So I don't think that's an issue. But if it is, please let me know. Okay? All right, y'all ready? I want to make sure y'all be able to order. And help me if y'all can't order to make baits. Wow. I was 152 last week. I was going to say, we had a low number. It's been a couple weeks now. 3 weeks ago, we had a 50. Curly Bill loves crappie. That thing, guys, will flat catch crappie. I have to say, all 4 colors in that new cricket, the dual colors, I've had no problem with them, catching fish with them. But I've got to fish with different things, and I mention that in my videos sometimes. My site's about baits because I make baits, and it's about fishing different colors. Sometimes it's test colors, something y'all can't even buy yet. And I got to decide what I'm going to add, what I'm not going to add. Right now, from now this fall, I'm not going to add any more colors. I still got the Tweety birds on sale, and they move pretty good. Y'all see my videos with them, they work great. They're 1.5 inches. If you're fishing a smaller bass, Tweety bird's great, Tadpole Junior, Fathead Minnow, all three of those are 1.5 inches. And the fry's 1.5 inches. So there you go, they work just good too. Alright? And a lot of y'all guys, if you watch the comments, when people comment, you'll see what people will tell, making comments about what they're catching fish on. Alright, the number is 34. Right off the bat. Mark, I think you was in the running the other day and you got knocked out. Let's see. Mark, I'm going to write down beside your name which number you left. That helps me. We'll go back and look. Okay. Alright. Thanks, sir. Yeah, check the site out. A couple people have asked me about signing up and stuff on the site. I don't have that plug-in. It's called a plug-in. Everything you do on that site, guys, is a plug-in. And you got to pay extra for it. And I'm not making enough money to have a bunch as a plug-in. I got the post service. I print your label. I got that plug-in. But you can go on there and put stuff in your cart, I think, and hold a cart. All right. But the main thing is to go on there. Each time you'll have to put your address, name, stuff on there. Yes. You can't just go on there and hit and bring your name up, click on it like you can on some of the big sites. For me to do that, guys, you know, if you go on stuff like Bass Pro and them, that they do that, somebody has sat down and they have spent thousands and thousands in designing that site. I couldn't do it. As a small business, I couldn't do it. It would not be worth my while. I might as well shut down the shop if I had to do stuff like that. If that makes sense to you. You can only do so much with what you're doing. I'm trying to keep the prices as low as I can. I see guys selling on Facebook, some of them. I seen one the other day. He had 200 bass for $6. And I looked at the bass. I didn't even recognize the shapes in some of them. And some of the colors. They were for staying water, let's put it that way. I can't do that. So he has nothing. He's not paying for nothing. He's just putting them on Facebook. He's not paying. I'm paying for that site. It's over $600 a year. So, yeah, I have to make a good bit of money before I ever make me any money, right? And then, of course, when y'all do the credit cards and stuff, you'll have to deal straight with him, probably PayPal only. It's probably the only thing he'll do, or Venmo, whatever, to him. But I don't touch the credit cards. I don't see your credit cards. I don't see the number. WooCommerce, the company that's on the site, they do that. And they send me an email. The only thing I get is an order. They send me an email and I get an order on my computer, and it gives me your name and address and stuff and what you ordered. That's all I see. And then when it tells me if you paid or not. You know, sometimes it'll come up and say payment pending. And until it says payment complete, I don't send you an order. And I've had people that it never did come complete. It's been a year, so I mean they're come complete. So yeah, I don't fill them out until it says payment complete. And sometimes it takes a few hours. Sometimes I reckon it depends how you do. I think PayPal's the fastest. I think if you use PayPal, it's pretty fast. I get it within 30 minutes. They tell me it's okay. But anyway, yeah, I don't see any of that. All I get is the order. So I've had people say, I don't want you to get my credit card number. I do not get your credit card number. I do not want your credit card number. I do not want to deal with that. They charge me 1.5% on every order. And that's... What? We got a lot of views, not any more numbers than that, guys. So I haven't been paying any attention. Alright, let's go back up through here again. Now recheck 199. Now we're back to Mark 42. The number is 34. He's over. Make sure I didn't skip it. I'm rechecking myself. Yep, 25. I was right. Let me share something else with you real fast. Jamie, I'm gonna share your ad. Jamie said he was fishing an itsy bitty monkey milk on top and the banana pepper mini LC shad. That LC shad's 1.25 inches too. It's the same length as a itsy bitsy, but of course it's got that little body, that little skinny tail. And he said, what did he say right here? The banana pepper caught 90% of the fish. Now y'all seen me fish that little mini LC shad under a float back in the spring when the fish were shallow and the crappie were shallow. and I caught crappie. I was trying to catch red here. I caught a few, but I didn't catch as many as I usually did. I never did catch them bidding good here this year. I messed it somehow, and I ran into somebody after I made that video, and they told me, oh, they done finished. I was checking it every week, but somehow I messed it. All right, I'll go back and check it again, but right now it looks like Mark, that's over. Number's 34. Looks like Mark won. I do appreciate y'all's orders, appreciate your comments. I read every comment and try to comment back to you, okay, every week. So a lot of times I get a discussion on the boat and I'll think about something. I'll say, y'all tell me what y'all think. And a few people will, 2 or 3 people will. But yeah, if I say that, y'all jump in there and tell me. I've been talking about live scope a little bit and a couple different things. So I'm just trying to get something going. And sometimes I'm just trying to get y'all involved in the video too, okay? Good luck to everybody. We'll do this again Sunday. This Sunday's coming video is on the BA Stinger. Yep. I made the little bit video you're watching, the fathead minnow you watched today, I made it Friday or Saturday. I fished 3 days in a row. I fished Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think I made it Saturday, if I remember right. And I went, because I've been going to church on Saturday nights. I told you that we've been enjoying that Saturday night service. And then that way you get up Sunday morning, you done been to church. So I've been fishing on Sunday morning some. And I made the BA Stinger video you're going to watch this coming Sunday on Sunday morning. All right? Fishing here is still good. They're schooled up tight. There's a lot of fish on some of these docks. And if y'all watch Crappie Connection, I sat there last night shaking my head. Yes. The guy was from North Carolina. He was about 3 hours from me. And he said, oh, the only bad thing about this black crappie is you get into school, it could be 400 in that school. I think he said 400 or 300, something like that. And he said, you catch 3, 4, they're done. That's it. That's the way they are here. I can get on a dock and have 40, 50, 60 fish on it, and I catch one sometimes, one. And the rest of them are not even paying attention to it. And the other day, I think I caught 4 off of one dock pretty fast, and they quit on me. I went, wow. So it depends on the mood of the fish. If they're feeding, sometimes I get 4 off of school. But they're not idiots. Once you catch 3 or 4 off of it, they know something's wrong. And they just stop on you. Now, you can switch colors and switch body styles and catch a couple more. Put that little bug on or something like that. And if you're using a bigger bait, go to the fathead, and you can catch 1 or 2 more. But when I'm making a pour to catch with one bait, I can't do that. Once they quit, I got to move. Come back maybe in an hour, 2 hours, catch 2 more off there, right? That's how you got to do it, guys. Appreciate y'all, guys. Hey, we'll see y'all next week.